Have you ever told somebody that you pray for them and for one reason or another failed to follow through? Lord knows I have. Hi, I'm Bill, the domestic monk. So I do have a purpose for this channel, and that is to encourage lapsed or fallen away Catholics to rediscover the incredible riches of the Catholic Church by sharing some simple things we can all do on a daily basis without a lot of time or effort to help us grow in the virtues of faith, hope, and charity, and to more fully live our Catholic faith. The first pillar of that system is prayer. I did a short video on that last week, and I'll leave it in the description below in case you want to take a look at it. As Catholics, we have an obligation to pray for each other, but it's not always easy. If you're like me, prayer for others in my life has always been hit and miss. I've wanted to pray for others, but never really found the time to do it consistently. So if something or someone was on my mind, I might say a quick prayer for that person in the moment, and then it might never come to mind again. Last year, I attended a Cursillo retreat, and I may make a video about that experience one day, but that's not the purpose of this video. At any rate, one of the presenters talked about his prayer list. He explained how he carries it with him, and whenever he learns about someone or some circumstance that needs prayer, he adds it to his list. And he had an actual handwritten list on a worn and tattered piece of paper that he carried around with him in his back pocket. But that way, he remembers to pray for that person or that circumstance daily and intentionally, not just in passing. What a great idea, and yet never even occurred to me. But I put it into practice right away, and I'm glad that I did. I keep my prayer list on my iPad, and I update it as needed either through my iPad or my phone, one of which I always have on hand. I add people or specific intentions to the list whenever I'm asked to pray for someone or something, and for daily petitions, such as praying for the repose of the souls of deceased family members and friends, praying for the souls in purgatory who can't pray for themselves. I pray for our priests. On my list, I've added the names of all the priests who impact my life on a daily basis. I pray for our bishop, Kevin Van, and for the Holy Father, Pope Francis. I pray for my children, my parents, my siblings, my friends. These are all things that are permanent fixtures on my prayer list. Then there are those things that come on and fall off the list, like somebody who may be sick and recovers, or about to undergo a surgery, or they have some other struggle in their daily lives that they're trying to overcome in the moment. I also try to engage the saints whenever possible. So if someone is afflicted with cancer, for example, I'll ask for the intercession of St. Peregrine Laziosi, who is the patron saint of cancer survivors. Or an especially relevant saint for our present time is St. Roch, or Rocco, for those afflicted with COVID-19, as he's the saint against plague and disease. I also pray to the patron saints of my children, asking for their prayers for their lives. So you get the point. Your prayer list will look different than mine because it's going to deal with the people and circumstances that you face in your daily lives. But a prayer list is a simple, effective way to enrich your prayer life by praying for others. I strongly encourage you to give it a go. But be warned, like all worthwhile things, a prayer list requires commitment and discipline. There's a famous quote from the movie Field of Dreams that goes, "If you build it, he will come." I've found that that maxim holds true with regard to my prayer list because it seems to grow and expand on its own on a daily basis. But I've also found that the graces that come with it make it well worth the effort. So until next time, in the words of the Apostle of California, St. Junipero Serra, siempre adelante.